Good evening, friends. Today we shall try to discuss as to how Nifty 50 can perform tomorrow, the 3rd of August. Now, friends, today was a tough day. Yes, it was a tough day. Because if you see, the market showed that it is moving up, and people would have taken calls here. The moment you take a call, it starts coming down. So you will book losses in the calls. And if you're sitting on a put here, then again it goes up. And at this point of time, people would average. Again, it will go up. People will again average. And as it comes down, they would have the feeling that, yes, the market is going to go down now. But then it suddenly went up and up and up and up. And then from there, again, it came down. So it was very difficult to come out in profits in such a market. Friends, just keep your stop losses in place. In fact, my first stop, I had taken a put at 17,250, which was the level that I had drawn in the earlier video. And as it reversed back, I also took a loss there. But then I ended up in profits here and also in this zone. Now, friends, please see my earlier video, the levels that I had given and the methodology of trading that I had mentioned, I think should have helped all of you. I have received many messages from many of you, and thank you so much for that. One point that I wanted to show to you, friends, is that if you see market follows a pattern, and if you can identify that pattern, then you will be the king of the market. If you see here, and this is really a surprising pattern that the market formed here. So 1 red, 2 green, 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 1 red, 2 green. And the moment it made the third green, your antenna should go up that it is breaking the pattern. And the next it formed a red, so which basically means that now the market is breaking the pattern and I should be very cautious. And I had booked my profits here and then subsequently had also followed this through. So what I wanted to say is that, friends, look for patterns, and the market definitely follows patterns. Okay. With this, I would also like to see how the market has moved on a daily basis. So as expected, and as I had mentioned in my video the earlier day, that the market would take a pause. I would have been happy, very, very happy if the market would have closed in red and a red candle would have formed, because then that would have given some breathing space for the market to go off further. But with this kind of doji formation, again, there's a dilemma in everybody's mind now. And this dilemma also is justified because you have events coming forward, coming in the coming days. Now, with this, friends, I want to go to the data. Now, if you see the data, let's look into the data, what has happened. 1 second. The FIIs, they have closed their longs. Wow. They've closed their longs. The calls remains almost the same. They have not made much changes out here. The pros have added shorts. But the most interesting is here. If you see on a net position, you will see that 305,000 put is short and 115 put is long, but the actual scenario is much different. They've added put long of 102 and added FIs have added long of 46. So a cursory reading of this data very clearly indicates that it is time to be cautious, time to be very cautious. So with this note, let us start on our trading, what we should do for tomorrow. Now, I have pre-plotted some levels. Friends, do one thing. draw this parallel channel. Now today, in this parallel channel, there are two rejection points, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and this is almost a support point here. So 1, 2, 3 again. Friends, what I see is that draw this channel in your screen. If the market breaks this channel by opening flat, so let me restart it again. The market opens flat and breaks this channel. I would personally sit for a put with a stop loss of this channel. I don't know what time it will be, but with the stop loss of this channel, and I'll wait for the first target of 17,154. In between, friends, in between, there is a hurdle at 17,214. Yeah. There's a hurdle at 17,214 because two swings have touched, one here and one here. There's a hurdle here. There is a support here. But if the market breaks this channel and starts coming down, I don't think the support will be protected and it may come to 17,154. Friends, if it breaks 17,154, expect it to come down to 17,018. Below that, I'm not as of now seeing anything. If it goes below that, we'll see during the market hours. So opens flat, comes down. One hurdle can be 17,214. I'll write this down. 17,214. And the second, if this breaks, which I am pretty sure it will break, if it breaks this channel, I will see 17,154. And if 17,154 is broken, it will come down to 17,108. 17,018, sorry. Now, what happens if it opens gap down? It depends upon where it opens. If it is within, from here, from today's close 72.94, and if it is less than 100 points, then wait for it to take a support. Observe the market for at least 15 minutes, or even observe the market for at least 30 minutes. And if it is breaking 17,154, then sit for a put for 17,018. If it's not breaking and taking a support from here, then friends, I would suggest that you wait for it to at least cross this previous day low, which is 17,287. And once it crosses that, then only sit on a call. And if it's more than 100 points gap down, please follow the gap down rule, which is there in my playlist. Now, friends, what happens if the market opens flat and starts going up? It's open flat and starts going up. Now, I would see a resistance at 17,390, first resistance, but the major resistance that I see, the master of master resistance, is at 17,426. And at 17,426, I would be looking to take a put in the market and with just a 10-point SL. And if it crosses 17,426 and hits my SL, then definitely I'm going to look for 17,527. Beyond 17,527, I don't see the market moving because there's substantial support at this substantial resistance at 17,527. Okay. Now, if it opens gap up means less than 100 points. Now it is closed at 17,294. And if it is opening less than 17,394, somewhere 70 less than here, then friends, see if it is taking resistance from 17,390. If it is taking resistance from 17,390 and a candle is closing below that, I would keep a SL of 17,426 and I'm going to take a put for a target of 17,154. Now, if it opens more than 100 points and it opens above 17,426, then keep the 17,426 as your support and you can take a call on that. This scenario would be quite risky. I try to avoid this scenario. That's all from my side, friends. Thank you very much. Have a safe trading. Please keep your stop losses in place. Exit if the trade is going against you. Do not sit on the trade. With that note, thank you very much. Sayonara. Cheers and bye-bye.